Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and a warm welcome to this week's Walking Wednesday. And we do actually have a bit of warmth today, so I'm not just saying that this time. Although we are trying to make sure we're on the sunny side of the street. And when I say we, it's because I've got guests yet again.
Hello.
Hello. That's my parents. I finally got them in frame on a video intentionally. Yeah. After 7 years, that finally came full circle, I guess. So yeah, we actually were out and about for a walk anyway. So
One allowed walk a day.
yes, essentially, and because we all live together, we're not restricted by the group of two rule. Just throwing that out there, I guess, for disclosure purposes. Yep. So essentially, I guess this week has been, I guess, yet another one where not too much has happened outdoors. So, well, because I think it's the first full week I've been back from university, so there's nothing to report in terms of academic stuff apart from homework, which no one's interested in hearing about. So yeah, I guess it's just all the YouTube stuff that people either fully understand or have no clue what I'm on about. Yeah. So
No clue.
yeah. Yes, that's the thing. My family watches this show in particular, so that's why there's a lot of stuff that it's like a 50-50 thing. It's always like balancing out the two sides. It's almost like a double life or something. But yeah, so in this instance, it's mostly been the single life for now.
But let's start with the important things. We're all doing well, thank you very much. And we're healthy and we're happy and we're walking along on a sunny street, keeping ourselves isolated. So that's the good news. Now you can go back to your online store.
Well, I mean, I don't know about the keeping ourselves isolated by walking on the streets, but yes, essentially. So yeah, we are all doing fine, or at least we're at least as fine as we can be at the moment, I guess. So yeah, nothing negative to report on that front. I think whereabouts was I going to start? Yes, something about the voice acting auditions were things I was doing. So that's something that actually started to pay off now. Okay, we're getting this way. Because people have actually started preparing the actual episodes they've been putting out the auditions for, which I think would have happened around this time regardless, actually, because it just worked out that way. People gave themselves months of preparation time, and then actually started out. Seems that everyone in the Gacha voice acting community now has almost coordinated themselves. So yeah, I guess I almost narrowly missed that one. But yeah, so I actually recorded lines for a character called Ivan, or Ivan, depends. That's the thing I've seen also. There's a lot of characters that are called Ivan or Ivan, and those lines were fine. And then I found out that I get another Ivan part today. So that's, I guess, 4 that I ended up auditioning for. I think. It depends. Even I can't keep on track of all the auditions that I've done. So much for, taking every opportunity that you can get in the acting community. Yeah, you try and do that, you end up with 1,000 Discord servers, all with pretty much the same thing with different deadlines. So yeah.
You need artificial intelligence and a bot, and you can do all that.
Yeah, essentially. Well, I'm thinking of actually making a server that was like one place where everyone can pitch different shows and do basically what everyone's already doing, but in one area. It would be so much easier, actually. So yeah, that's I guess a back project. But in the foreground, we're actually working on something called Pixel Month, which is going to see the return of Pixelmon for the entire month of April. So that will be basically we're trying to schedule a bunch of videos so they come out in April, and we don't have to worry about the upload schedules and everything before that. It's not working out right now because we tried to record one series, and one of the people involved actually disappeared, and So we had to start all over again.
The mystery of the disappearing actor.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's surprisingly been happening a lot recently.
That's your next episode. Your next series could be about the disappearing episode of disappearing actors.
Yeah. Well, actually, I've come up with something else as a mini movie, so it'll be a one-off thing. But I think it's gonna be quite topical and quite good for the current atmosphere right now. So yeah, I've just got to actually start writing that, and hopefully people don't actually vanish. Might be the first time I actually use the new Gacha voice acting system that people have unofficially put into place. And I wish I'd thought to do that. Well, I kind of half wish I'd thought to do that back in 2019, but actually also not at the same time to end up with the great cast that I got now. So I guess it worked out in the end. But now might be a good time to actually do that. It was the model for how I casted Stromanoff, which, by the way, we're just waiting on a few skins to actually be made. We're trying to do HD skins for all the main characters, so that's why that one has been taking a while. We haven't forgotten about it. In fact, we were set to film and direct after that was done, but the guy who was supposed to direct it, because he's had experience doing cinematic role plays and using the mods and everything, is the same actor who disappeared. So that didn't work out either. Okay. Yeah, so I suppose I'll just be directing that. Also, Gacha review. Mimi has said that she wants to start Taming the Bad Boy Season 2. So we're actually going to be reviewing the rest of the series. Well, maybe not the rest of the series. Maybe like half of what we've got left over, maybe more, when I actually get back. So that's the other plan for the day. Surprisingly, I had 3 plans for today. There was a bit of a supply run that we did for my grandmother and aunt who are self-isolating together. There's a bit of a replacement there of different resources, I guess. Then there was this. And then afterwards, more Gacha review, which, by the way, I've rendered a new episode of Taming the Bad Boy. Well, not Taming the Bad Boy, the review of Taming the Bad Boy, you know what I mean. And, that one's not going to be as good because we record that with Nasib, and maybe it won't be noticeable unless you have the outtakes, but Nasib's microphone echoes quite a lot. So it's not good for actually... It's not good for full-on recordings where there's only one track that you can't separate from. So that wasn't good. There's also like too many people actually talking over the video at once, which is, I guess, the one complaint I got for Gacha review, actually. There was too many people. Yes. Although I think, I don't remember exactly because it was filmed a while ago, but by episode 6 I think we nailed it down to just Aiden, Caroline, Mimi, and myself. And it might be just Mimi and I today because Aiden's the one who's gone, and Caroline, actually, I'm not sure. I think she's probably just busy with work or something. Who knows? I'll drop her a message and see if she's around. Trying to think. Also, I know that I haven't done the 500 subscriber special yet. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do for that. I could have done the second part of the Poke Rap, but by this point I've lost track of who subscribed before the 500 mark and who didn't. So that's honestly that's probably the best problem that I could have at this point. So that's a good sign that that's happened. But at the same time, it means that I'm probably going to have to scrap that idea for now and leave that to the 750, whatever that may be. So I'm not sure. If anyone has any ideas of what to actually do for that, then please let me know. And if I turn down the idea, it's probably because I've tried to execute it something like that before, like with the Quarter Quells or Decaday, and it's completely failed, like the Quarter Quells or Decaday. So who knows, really. I think that might actually be it. As per usual, I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but I'll probably bring it up next week, just randomly. I know. Anything that you two want to add?
No, thank you, bye, have a good life.
Indeed, yes, and of course, stay safe and wash your hands and all that. Yeah, and the message from me, of course, as usual, is please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. And on that note, until next time, farewell.